Hello! We're excited to show you our native speech capabilities.
And I'm Paul. We're really glad you're here. Today's lesson is a practical one, how to use English in the supermarket.
Yes, and this isn't just about shopping. Supermarkets are part of daily life, and IELTS examiners love to ask about shopping habits.
Exactly. So by the end of this lesson, you'll not only know how to shop in English, but you'll also be ready to answer IELTS questions confidently.
Let's begin with some essential vocabulary. Repeat after us if you can. Trolley, a large basket on wheels. Basket, a small container you carry. Aisle, the walkway between shelves. Shelf, shelves, where the items are displayed. Freezer section, for frozen food like ice cream or chips. Bakery section, bread, rolls, cakes, pastries. Till, where you pay. Cashier, the person at the till. Self-checkout, machines where you scan and pay yourself. Receipt, proof of what you paid for.
Carrier bag, bag for your shopping, often costs 10p or 20p, and some common supermarket items. Fruit and veg, apples, bananas, carrots, lettuce. Dairy, milk, yogurt, cheese, butter. Meat and fish, chicken, beef, salmon, tuna. Drinks, juice, water, tea, coffee. Snacks, crisps, biscuits, chocolate. Household items, washing up liquid, toilet roll, shampoo.
These are really useful words for both daily life and the IELTS exam. Paul, what's the difference between a trolley and a basket?
Good question. A trolley is the big one on wheels you push around. A basket is smaller. You carry it if you're only buying a few things.
Right. And an aisle is the walkway between the shelves. You'll often hear, the milk is in aisle 3.
Don't forget till. That's what we call the place where you pay. In American English, they say cash register, but in the UK, it's till.
And the person at the till, that's the cashier. After you pay, you'll get a receipt. Very important word in daily life.
Let's try a simple situation. Imagine you're looking for bread. Emily, how would you ask?
I'd say, excuse me, could you tell me where the bread is?
Perfect. Very polite. And the shop assistant might reply, it's in aisle 2, next to the milk.
Notice how short the answer is. Native speakers don't always use long sentences in shops.
Exactly. But in IELTS, you need longer answers. So in real life, you might just say, thanks. But in IELTS, you extend your answer with richer vocabulary, phrases. Sure, the bread section is just down this aisle on your left, right next to the dairy products. If you keep walking straight for a few steps, you'll see a variety of freshly baked loaves and packaged bread on the shelves. Many people like the bakery section here because it offers a wide range from whole grain and multigrain bread to pastries. I'd recommend checking there first.
Let's list some useful phrases for shopping. Where can I find? Do you sell? How much is this? Is this on offer? Offer equals discount. Very British word. Can I pay by card? Do you have any carrier bags?
And here's a tip. In IELTS, if you use natural phrases like these, it shows the examiner you can handle real-life English. That's what they're looking for.
Let's connect this with IELTS. Paul, what kind of supermarket question might come up in the test?
For part 1, you might hear, do you like shopping for food? How would you answer, Emily?
I'd say, yes, I do. I usually enjoy shopping because I can choose fresh fruit and vegetables. I also like finding special offers.
Nice. Short but natural. For band 7 or higher, you need to extend it, add detail. For example, yes, I quite enjoy shopping for food, especially when I have enough time to look around. I usually go to supermarkets or local markets where I can compare prices and choose fresh ingredients. I find it relaxing because I can pick exactly what I want for cooking, and sometimes I discover new products to try. Of course, if I'm busy, I prefer shopping quickly or even ordering online. But overall, I think food shopping is a pleasant activity for me.
Here's the trick. Give reasons and examples. Don't just say yes or no. Next question.
How often do you go to the supermarket?
I usually go to the supermarket about twice a week. I prefer buying fresh fruit and vegetables, so I don't store too much at home. Sometimes, if I'm busy, I just make a quick visit to pick up some essentials, like milk or bread. On weekends, though, I spend more time there, comparing products and maybe buying things in bulk for the coming week.
Nice try. Do you prefer small shops or large supermarkets? Why?
I generally prefer large supermarkets because they provide a much wider selection of products, from fresh produce to household goods, which makes shopping far more efficient. Another advantage is that the prices are usually lower, and there are often promotions that smaller shops simply can't offer. That said, I do appreciate the convenience of local shops, especially if I just need to grab something quickly on my way home. But overall, supermarkets are my top choice, mainly because they save me both time and money in the long run.
Great. Combination of richer vocabulary, conditional clause, if I just need to grab something quickly, contrast structures, that said, but overall, and adverbial phrases, mainly because far more efficient, shows fluency and coherence.
What do you usually buy when you go shopping?
Whenever I go shopping, I tend to focus on the basics first, such as fresh fruit and vegetables, some meat or fish, and everyday staples like rice, pasta, and bread. I also make sure to buy dairy products, particularly milk and yogurt, since I consume them on a daily basis. From time to time, if I'm not in a rush, I enjoy browsing the aisles for snacks or even experimenting with new products. But generally speaking, I prioritize items that are practical for home cooking.
Now, here's how you guys can practice at home. Write 5 supermarket words in a notebook and use them in sentences. Example, I put fruit and milk in my trolley. Practice role play with a friend. Excuse me, where can I find the eggs? They're in aisle 5. Answer this IELTS style question in the comments. Do you prefer supermarkets or small shops? Why? Speaking challenge. Record yourself saying these lines out loud. Can I pay by card? Excuse me, do you sell chicken? I'd like a receipt, please.
And don't worry about mistakes. The more you practice, the more confident you'll sound.
So today we've covered key supermarket vocabulary, real conversations, useful phrases, IELTS tips with model answers, practice activities for you.
Exactly. Keep practicing, and you'll see the difference.
Thanks for learning with us today.
Don't forget to subscribe, like,